Hi, today I'm going to show you SME radio receiver from Kenwin. The model number is KW-810SAM. So we are going to show you how to set up the weekly signal test from the radio broadcasting step by step. So first of all, let's power on this unit. This unit can be powered by batteries or AC. Right now I power this unit by AC power, right? So before we go into detail, let's look at the buttons. There are so many buttons on top of this unit, but it doesn't really matter. We only focus on 4 or 5 buttons. So you have menu buttons here, you have select buttons in the middle, up and down, and then left and right buttons, right? So we only use these 5 or 6 buttons for the selection. So let's start step by step right now. Push the menu buttons, so you start to see the menu, and then use up and down button. You can select different settings, right? But first of all, for the settings of this unit, you have to find the local weather station. So let's go to the weather stations channels. Okay, so let's see. So you use the up and down buttons to check the okay, here is the weather channels. So as you can see here, we have channel 3 weather channels being set. But again, there are 7 channels total in US that you can receive the radio broadcasting. But you have to make sure you select the correct one in your local areas. So let's say you want to select to channel 5 for example, right? So push the select button and you start to hear some sound, but if you cannot receive the signal, then this is the sound you will receive. Of course, once you select to number 4, number 5, or number 6, you will receive at least one channel. You can get a very clear audio signal from the radio station. So assume number 6 is the channel for your local regions. So let's confirm by pressing the select button on the top. Okay, so right now you are done with the weather channel selections. Then let's move to the country code selections. So this is the country code. Right now the current settings, as you can see, is single, right? But you need to set to all to make sure you receive the weekly test signals. So again, you move, you push the select buttons, and then the single will start to flash, and you push up and down, you will see a multiple, single, or all. Okay, so let's make sure you move to all, and then press the select button here to confirm the all country codes. So the final step is for the setting of the weekly test. So let's move down to the what we call default sirens. So from this menu, you push the select button again, and then in this menu there are many messages you can disable or enable. Okay, so we need to enable the weekly test. So we need to use the up and down buttons here. So let's say use the down buttons. So you can see there are many messages coming out. Let's move faster here. Okay, sorry, so fast. So let's move back a little bit. So after you move, you can see the hour. Okay, the require monthly. This is not correct. So let's move to the next one. The next one is require weekly test. So this is the one that you need to enable it in order to receive the weekly test signal from the radio station. So the current status right now is disabled, right? So we need to enable this message by pushing the pushing the left and right button here, right? So we push the left All right, so you can see the enable mode, either in, this is disable, and this is enable, right? So we move to the enable mode, and then push the select button. So right now, the weekly test is enabled. That means you can receive the signal from the radio stations. So once everything is set, what you have to do right now is you push the menu button again, so you are done with all the settings. There are two more important things you need to make sure. Of course, is the antenna. You have to pull out this antenna, that you need to pull it out to the full length to make sure you have the enough length to receive the signals, right? The other important thing you may be to pay attention is, if your area cannot receive good signal, you have to put your unit near or close to the windows. So make sure your antenna is fully extended and close the windows. And I think you will be able to receive the weekly test signals to test your unit whether it's working properly or not. Okay, thank you.